This is Van Bawi from P.M. Sky News, and today I'm here with.
Tianka Mitchell. I am a broadcasting teacher at Pinnacle View with Van.
It's okay if I interview you.
Yes, thank you for asking for consent.
Uh, my first question is, where did you grow up, and what are some fun things you did in your life?
Well, I'm from Compton, California originally, so I moved here when I was an adult. When I was a kid, one of the fun things that I remember, my mother taught me how to make yarn dolls, and that's probably nothing that you guys would think about at your age, but you get some yarn and you get a book, and you wrap the yarn around the book until it gets thick, and then you cut it, and at the top you tie a tie around the neck to make like a head, and then you pull out pieces, tie ends to make arms, and then it has a little body there. And I remember making those with my mom and family, and that was fun.
Um, was there like any particular person that influenced you to like do what you do today, or?
Great question, Van. Yes, I met a lady named Dr. Ruby Burgess, and she was the Dean of Academic Affairs at Philander Smith College here in Arkansas. And she's the one who brought me here to go to school to be a teacher. So she was very, very much part of making my life great.
Did so I want to talk about your early life.
Okay?
So was there a group of people that you like hang around with and like helped you like make it pass and all that stuff?
Yes, yes. Initially, in my early life, I was not doing very well, had a really challenging upbringing, and the people that I was hanging around were not really positive. But once I left California and came to Arkansas and started going to college, I met so many people from different places who had same ideas like me. They wanted to be good people in society and get a good job and take care of their families. So yeah, they were really inspiring once I got to college.
Um, was there anything that ever happened to you in school that like stopped you for a little bit or like impact you in a way that's not so positive?
Yes. Wow, you hit the nail on the head. I actually, like I mentioned, I had a rough childhood, and I actually got pregnant with my daughters when I was only 14 years old. And I was in the ninth grade, and I had to drop out of school. And for a long time, I couldn't go back. I was just a high school dropout. But 4 years later, when I met that lady, Dr. Ruby Burgess, she told me to go take my GED. And I did, and I passed it. And then she said, take your ACT, which you've probably heard of that. Mm-hmm. And I took the ACT, but at that time, I didn't know what it was. And I got a 21, which was a pretty decent score from having dropped out of school in ninth grade. And then she got me a scholarship to go to college. So it was really hurtful that, I made the choice and had my daughters young. It was really hard to raise them as a young person. But now, like, they're amazing people. They're both nurses, and they gave me the motivation to be a better person.
Mm-hmm. So there's one more question I want to ask.
Sure.
Is what is your religion?
Okay, well, a lot of people are not going to get this, but I'm pagan. Okay? So I'll explain a little bit about it. It's an ancestral type of faith, and based on nature worship, and venerating ancestors, which means that I respect my ancestors. Every morning I get up, I speak with them. I try to take care of the environment and animals and people and kids, and I basically try to be in tune to the world around me, but I don't follow a specific deity. Like, there's no God that I follow. It's just more of a practice of how I live my life.
Has there been like an impact in you from your religion, culture, or anything?
Yes. My family is mostly Christians, and they don't understand my path, and it has kind of driven a wedge between me and some family members. Like, they try to say, like, oh, she's from the devil or something like that, and it really does hurt me because I'm not from the devil. Actually, in my path, it don't even exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't exist. So I'm just like, what are you talking about? I believe that the person you are is based on what you do. If you do good things, then you're a good person. If you do bad things, you're a bad person. I don't really tend to blame it on God or the devil or anything like that. So it's been really hard to make the choice to be pagan as a Black African American woman, because most of my people are Christians.
That's gonna be everything. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Van.
This is gonna be the end for today's news. I hope everyone had a learn something new, and don't forget to come back for more previous Skyhawk news.